meeting is virtual meeting, I would request all participants to kindly ensure when you are not talking to keep your system in muted so that whosoever speaking or whatever is being played should not get disrupted. Thank you so much. With this, I would request the host club chairman for this event, UPAHAR, the District Foundation Seminar, past President Rotarian Arun Tibruwal, to kindly welcome everyone in this seminar. Thank you so much. Rotarian Arun Tibruwal, please.
Hello, hello. Good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. As a chairman of District Rotary Foundation Seminar, UPAHAR, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all here today. And I wholeheartedly thank you, District Governor Rotarian Subhashi Chatterjee, for giving us the opportunity to host this seminar, although online. On behalf of Rotary Club of Guwahati City, I am honored to welcome our chief guest for the evening, past Rotary International President K.R. Ravindran. We welcome you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to our guest speaker, Regional Rotary Foundation Coordinator, PDG Basudev Golian, PDG Ranjan Mukherjee, Rajani Mukherjee, and Rotarian Ravi Shankar, who have all taken time out to be with us today. The Rotary Foundation, as we all know, is the backbone of Rotary. Without the foundation, the work Rotarians have been doing globally would not have been possible. With the pandemic and very unfortunate time, Rotarians worldwide have been working round the clock and lending their hand whenever and wherever required. We are looking forward to all your inspiring words. As a Rotarian, by donating, contributing to the Rotary Foundation, we are directly supporting the various works Rotary has been doing all around the world. And if we can continue doing so, the Rotary Foundation and the various work that they get involved in will always be on the rise. We have galaxy of speakers here amidst us today, so we'll not take much time. Once again, I welcome you all and thank you very much. Over to Subhas, our DG.
Thank you, past President Rotarian Tibruwal, for your warm welcome address, welcoming all delegates to this seminar. Friends, all of you know that we have galaxy of speakers and we are eagerly waiting to our world Trustee chair is here with us to hear from. So I would not linger much with my monotonous speech that you are listening since July. Only thing I could say that this Upahar we planned 2 years back to in person held in Siliguri, but due to this pandemic, all the plans has been got jeopardized. However, we could manage this seminar to be held virtually on Zoom platform. Trustee Chair, past President Ravindran was supposed to join this meeting in Siliguri in person, and he had planned very meticulously. We are in touch for the last 1.5 years, but we could not do that. Never mind, we have virtual because the Rotary strategy plan says, let us adapt the best possible thing. We adapted the virtual platform. Danny, can you just check with the Zoom board for?
Yes, done. So someone was on.
They put someone to kindly do this only. Anyway, thank you. So we have adapted this virtual platform and we are doing this seminar today. Only thing I can just tell that even in this trying time, the Rotarians from District 3240 has lent their hand and supporting Rotary Foundation beyond expectation. Frankly speaking, I was not sure the response that I have received for this seminar, but really I am amazed to see my district Rotarians responding to support Rotary Foundation in these difficult times. Friends, I would just like to say, because I am still getting calls for pledge and commitments for supporting Rotary Foundation, we have kept one specific WhatsApp number and a specific email address. While in this meeting you are on, you can send in your pledge to that WhatsApp number and email address, and we will display your name and your contribution on the main screen. We will be having this throughout the session till we end. I would request after this DRCC to come over and give a whole scenario of District 3240 so far Rotary Foundation is concerned, giving and the global grants and everything. But before that, I would request my friends on Zoom board to kindly display that board with the WhatsApp number and the email address so that our Rotarians can note down that, and if they wish to, they can send in their pledge or request directly to this number and we'll acknowledge that. With these words, I would request DRFC, the past district governor, Rotarian Prabhat Kumar Kedia, to kindly come on the main stage and enlighten the house with people and Rotary Foundation. Friends, this is the WhatsApp number and this is the email address. You can either way send in your pledge or your commitment to either of this. We are constantly monitoring online. Thank you so much. Over to DRFC, Prabhat Kedia ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Subhashis. Good evening, friends. Before I proceed, I have to mention one gratitude, sincere gratitude to President and past Rotary President and TRF Chair, Sri Ravindran ji. Friends, most of you will remember the district conference which was held at Guwahati in the Rotary year 2011-12, when I happened to be the district governor for the district. And that time, Rotarian K.R. Ravindran, we had made a request to him to be a speaker in our district conference. And he came all the way, without any hesitation, all the way from Lanka to Guwahati and graced our district conference. And when I approached him for the tickets, which we should have sent to him before he came, he straight away denied. He said, "No, Prabhat, this is my duty. I have come, and as per your request." And that, sir, I won't forget this for the whole of my Rotary life. So thank you, friends. I proceed with the global grants, which our district is presently implementing. You will be surprised to know, or glad to know, that presently our district is implementing global grants worth about $8 lakh. That is about, in rupee terms, it's about 5.5 crores. And they are under implementation in one stage or the other. No other time in the last 30 years of the history of our district, we have been executing so many grants of the Rotary Foundation at one time. And presently, out of the global grants, total 12 global grants which we are having presently, which are in implementation right now. We have 4 grants availed by the district 3240. They are district sponsored global grants, out of which 2 are in Northeast. One is the signature project of our district friends, which was started last year, the blood bank and the eye hospital and the physiotherapy center at Guwahati, with the donation made by our immediate past governor, Dr. Debashish Das. Mainly it was his vision and his contribution to Rotary Foundation that made it possible to avail this global grant. We have a VTT project running in Meghalaya on MMR and CMR for reducing the maternal and child mortality rate, and 2 projects overall in the whole of the district. They are one WINS project for wash basins and the training, and one is for human milk banks. And out of after these 4 global grants, which are district sponsored, the clubs which have been taking part in global grants presently are Kalimpong, Durgapur Central, Bolpur in West Bengal, and Dumduma, Dibrugarh, and Silchar in Northeast. I am particularly happy because in the last couple of years, clubs in Northeast have been able to successfully apply for a global grants and are currently implementing it. Clubs like Dibrugarh, Silchar, which had not availed global grants earlier. Most of the grants were being availed by the clubs in West Bengal, but now it's good that clubs in Northeast, we have another big clubs, donor clubs in Northeast like Dimapur and Imphal, and we probably, maybe, I do not know what is the reason, but probably maybe your DRFC and DGSC are from Northeast. That may be one of the reasons. I don't know. But friends, you will also be happy to know that we are 100% on reporting on Rotary Foundation as per the October analysis conducted by the TRF. And we hope to remain with a little effort from DRFC and DGSC, whoever it may be, after my term is over this Rotary year, that it will be always our endeavor to remain 100% on reporting. Friends, that's the only thing I wanted to tell at the moment about our grants which are in our district. This year we are not having a district grant here. I would just mention, friends, that because of now COVID-19 for the last about 1 year now, every one of you must be feeling जो हम हिंदी फिल्म का एक गाना है, थोड़े की जरूरत है. Nobody is purchasing any new dresses. There are no parties virtually. There are no lunch and dinners in hi-fi restaurants. Nobody is purchasing new and flashy automobiles. And my just simple request is that whatever saving we have made out of all these unnecessary luxuries due to maybe COVID-19, please donate these savings for a good cause. And what better platform than our foundation, the Rotary Foundation. Thank you very much. Over to the District Governor.
Thank you, past District Governor Prabhat Kedia ji, the DRFC for District 3240. I'm sure your guidance, your experience, and the main thing is that your tenacity of following up things and doing things at the best way perhaps resulted so meticulously in District 3240. On behalf of District Rotarians, I immensely thank you for your leadership so far Rotary Foundation grants is concerned. Friends, we have after this a speaker who speaks less and does much. I'm sure all of you are familiar with this name, and in today's evening we have two great Rotarian named with the same Ravi. But before we go to the Trustee Chair Ravi, whom we are eagerly waiting to listen, we are equally eagerly waiting to listen one another Ravi Shankar Dakuju, who is from Bangalore, Orchid City, past president. And this person has done a miracle. I'm sure whosoever connected with Rotary thoroughly, perhaps you are aware of this fact by that now, that we in India have a person named as 1 crore man. 100 crore mans. We have Ravi Shankar Dakuju among us who would be sharing his thoughts and his feelings, and his topic would be giving while living. But before we go to Ravi Shankar for his inspirational speech, I would like to request my friends on Zoom to kindly play an introduction of Ravi Shankar on audiovisual.
Excuse me, I can't find him on he was there, but right now he's not there.
Ravi hasn't joined yet? If it is not,
he had joined. He had joined, but right now he is not here.
No problem, Danny. That's fine. I'll just check it with him. But while Ravi is joining, let us go to our own ARRFC past Governor Rajani Mukherjee, who is with us day in day out with Rotary Foundation. And I would request Rajani Mukherjee to kindly address this house. And his topic, friends, he says that this is one of the important thing that we generally miss out, and he would be addressing on that. So I would request past Governor Rajani Mukherjee, ARFC, to kindly address this house. Rajanita, over to you.
Thank you, Riji Shubhashish. Good evening. Past RI President, Trustee Chair, K.R. Ravindran, RRFC, PDG Basudev Golian, Governor Shubhashish Chatterjee, DRFC, AKS member Ravi, all past, present, and incoming RI officers from this district and other districts, and all present. Very warm good evening to everybody. Today you have host of speakers, so I will not prolong my speech with a long talk. I just wanted to share that why we should feel proud about our foundation. If we are requesting humbly to contribute to our foundation, at the same time, why not feel proud about our foundation? It's your foundation, our foundation, which is carefully overseen by your fellow Rotarians, the trustees of the Rotary Foundation, and today we have the trustee chair with us. They ensure, they take a lot of responsibility. They ensure that your donations are invested well and spent wisely, so they will do good in the world. Our foundation gets money from where? It's our contribution. From all over the globe, the Rotarians are contributing. And to make sure that it's spent wisely and it does good in the world, it's the trustees who are taking care of it. And this generosity of our members, we have been contributing billions of dollars. This generosity of members and the good work that Rotary does, doing good in the world, has not gone unrecognized. You will be happy to know that we have received top ratings from Charity Navigator, the leading evaluator of non-profits in the United States of America. And yes, it has rated the foundation as #1 of 10 of the best charities everyone has heard of. So why should you not feel proud of our foundation? Now, this recognition we have received, why? There are reasons. I mean, just like that one organization does not receive this kind of a recognition. It is because of our exceptional impact. You are already doing the global grants. So those who are doing the global grants and doing good in the community, they know what kind of impact it does create. Wherever we have the Rotary School, wherever we have the Rotary Hospital, like in my district 3291, we have Rotary Eye Hospitals. Wherever it is there, you just go to that community and see what impact Rotary is creating. And the impact what we have created in eradicating polio, our only corporate program. So that is one reason, the impact what we have created. Second reason why we have been recognized is the accountability. Those who are into global grants and submitting the report for global grants to the foundation, you are well aware that in what detail the foundation, looks after the grants and hold you accountable for every penny that you spend. So this accountability is also, one of the reasons why we have been recognized. And the third is the transparency. I doubt whether this kind of transparency is there in any organization other than Rotary. Huge, huge, and huge. And moreover, just a small statistics that we spend only 4% of our total collection for the administrative cost and 2% for promotion, and 94% of our contribution goes to the projects. So you can imagine that what is our foundation. And for the second consecutive year, CNBC named us as one of the top charities changing the world. In addition to these accomplishments, the foundation celebrated its centennial in 2016-17, a milestone that few other organization could reach. So friends, this is our foundation. So why we should not support our foundation? And if you do not support our foundation, if we do not support our foundation, who will? We will have to support our foundation. And this seminar has been named as GIFT, UPAHAR, GIFT. In continuation to do that, I will share another thing. 1st December is a very important day in foundation calendar, rather in Rotary calendar. Share this Giving Tuesday. It's a Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday is a global movement that encourages charitable giving at the outset of the Christmas and the holiday season. Rotary and Rotaract members can take action on this Giving Tuesday, 1st December, by making a gift to the Rotary Foundation's annual fund Share, which makes sustainable projects possible both on a local and global level. About the ways of giving, RRFC will be talking to you in detail. PDG Basu will be talking. So I'm not going into details, but I would definitely request today our foundation is dire need of annual giving. Unless and until, this in this program, annual program fund, whatever we collect, the entire amount goes for projects. 50% comes back to the districts on every 3rd year, and 50% goes to the World Fund. And the entire 100% goes for the project. So please do contribute to annual program fund, and particularly on this 1st of December is just the next day, it's just coming. Let us all, whatever little amount, that is not material. What is material, let us contribute. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak in this vibrant district and a huge attendance, and in presence of our trustee chair, I got the privilege of sharing my thoughts. I'm really privileged. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ARFC, past Governor Rajini Mukherjee ji. Your guidance is always very, very fruitful and guiding factor for me to run my district so far Rotary Foundation is concerned. Thank you so much, sir. Friends, I would request everyone that I am getting numerous WhatsApp and SMS regarding pledge and the commitment for foundation. I would request to use the WhatsApp number, common WhatsApp number, and the email address that we have shared. And I request once again to just show for a flash, and you can send in there so that immediately your pledge, your commitment would be taken over. I might miss because I am consenting on the meeting. Thank you so much. Friends, with this, we are having Ravi Shankar Dakuju among us. He had little network issue. Now he is back. Before we listen to the Karma Yogi, I would request to run his audio-visual introduction, which is definitely inspirational for the person whosoever loving Rotary and doing good in this world with the help of Rotary Foundation. Over to for Ravi's AV introduction.
Ravi Shankar Dakoju was born in Bangalore in 1955. He's a BA graduate and has a diploma in marketing and business management. He was born to great and philanthropic parents, late Shri Kamesh Dakoju and late Srimati Indra Kamesh. He's the sixth among 7 children. His father, an engineer, gave away all the family land to Vinoba Bhave's Budhan movement and joined the freedom struggle, was imprisoned for 4 years along with former VP B.D. Jatti, Nijalingappa and others. Ravi, an agnostic, doesn't believe in the caste system or in religion. He practices what he believes. Ravi is happily married to Anne Paula, a staunch Catholic, and they have 2 lovely daughters, Ekta and Samta, meaning unity and equality, which they follow in their lives. The couple have brought up their children in the same way, respecting all religions. Ravi lost his father when he was in the 4th grade, but was brought up by his mother, an less educated but brave lady with high ethical values and courage, who brought up all the 7 children single-handedly with just 100 rupees in the bank. Ravi, brought up in poverty, garnered a lot of support and scholarships for his education. In the early years, he worked hard by milking cows in the morning and in the evening. Professionally in real estate, he grows tea in Ooty and is mentoring a fitness equipment company to encourage young entrepreneurs. In the future, he plans to enter large-scale farming. June 2018, Ravi and Paula, through their foundation, contributed 100 crore rupees, $14.7 million, to the Rotary Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, our Karma Yogis, Ravi Shankar Dokoju and Paula Ravi Shankar.
Thank you everyone. With this, let me present before you the man who lives in Bangalore, but his heart always lives in 3240, especially in the northeast part of Manipur state. With this, I present Ravi Shankar before you. Ravi, over to you. Floor is yours.
Dearest TRF Chair, K.R. Ravindran, my friend DG Subhashish Chatterjee, PDGs Kalpana Kaun, my dear sister Kalpana Kaun, PDG Kalpana's Kaun, and other Rotary leaders. Greetings from District 3190. October 16 was my wife, lovely wife Paula's birthday. So COVID, nothing is nothing possible, no celebrations. And funnily, Paula asked me for a gift. She never asked for a gift. And she never asked for jewelry, she never asked for diamonds and nothing. But she asked for a gift. I was surprised. I said, what do you want? So I was surprised what expensive thing she would ask, because I donated 85% of my wealth to Rotary. So, but she never asked for any gifts. So that day she said, I want a gift. I said, what do you want? She said, today is my birthday. I said, I know, that's why I married you. Then she said, you should not touch your cell phone. I said, that was a difficult thing what she asked. I said, I'll give a word. I said, yes, I gave a phone to her. I kept quiet, and she being a Catholic, we were having wine and chatting in the evening. It was almost night. In Bangalore, it gets darker very fast. And the phone rang, as usual. I just kept quiet, but she saw the phone. She came running with the phone. And she said, talk to. I said, no, you told me not to talk. He said, Gulam, a Trustee Gulamji. And he doesn't gossip like others. And you take his call. I know it is typical sexy voice, metallic voice. Gulamji said, Ravi Shankar, my dear friend, Ravi Shankar Dakoju, how are you? How is your family? I said, I'm fine, sir. This is 9:26. I'm very, very fine. And at the same time, I don't know what happened in 9:36. The COVID times, everything is uncertain. Life is so uncertain. I can't tell you anything. After 10 minutes, he said, in 1 minute, he gave me a beautiful Sufi philosophy. He said, my dear friend, you're in Bangalore. You are saying 10 minutes, there's nothing, it's uncertain, life is uncertain. In Mumbai, 5 minutes, life is uncertain. In New York and London, 1 minute, you are dead, you are alive. It's so uncertain. So what I said, in 1 minute he said, Ravi, you are lucky you're in Bangalore, you are optimistic, 10 minutes you have it you. And in other places, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, life can change. Look at that. How beautifully in 1 minute he taught me two philosophies. One is life is uncertain. Any moment, anything can happen to this COVID situation. And be optimistic. Rotary is with you. And TRF is with you. And life is with you for make the maximum out of it. That's exactly what I thought. Giving while living. Don't plan for tomorrow after I die, after my child will do, my children will do, my grandchildren will do. Nothing will happen. And my friend DG and Pooja, Subhashish and Pooja, and my friends, my sister Kalpana, and Dr. Kalyan, they're all very, very close to me. And I want Subhashish to do wonders this term. And I decided to spend my last year of my life in Northeast. That's why I'm wearing this Northeast given jacket last time when I came there. And this is how the world happened. In this fear of uncertainty, made me chase, like uncertainty. It gave me insecurity. What will happen? Then I was chasing Kalpana Kaun. This morning she called me back. I said the project what we were promised in Majuli Island to start to start a campus for the tribals there, and is taking shape. This morning, Kalpana ji called and said the CM is there tomorrow, and this has been spoken. It is taken live. I have met the some chief minister, Mr. Sabrawal, twice, and he has come across as a very nice gentleman. He has promised to do a job that has to be taken up because this needs extra force. And in Puichi, near Aijarang in Manipur, we are starting a skill development project. I told DG we'll build a water tank. Then I spoke to Sunbird Trust the CEO and my very dear friend Chris Rego, Colonel Chris Rego, that and he comes up and said we'll do better thing than water tank. Water tank is being done with skill development and the modern agriculture technology to be done to accommodate next year seventh year of focus area, that is environment. These two things we are taken up because of uncertainty of life, that giving while you're living. Other day I had been as for the installation of district 3124. I was in Delhi with the IPDG Deepak Gupta. He has become an AKS, very dear friend of mine. I went there, and he after I spoke, it was the installation ceremony. I spoke. After I finished speaking, and before that, they had played the video of all the beautiful work Rotary had done world over, and that after that I spoke. Then after speaking, at least normally what happens is I get a standing ovation. All that happened. At least about 20-25 people wanted to come on stage. One is Amita Mahendru, Anil Mahendru, couple came. They were impressed with the talk. They were impressed with my wife Paula's talk one day before when she addressed ants. They decided to become AKS members. They paid up everything. They are AKS members. I'm so glad they have done that. And along with that, one Arjun Bajaj came. And in fact, he came up, he said, I want to donate 50 lakh rupees. I said, I'm a South Indian. I cannot, my habits are difficult to forego. I touched his feet, though he was younger to me. I said, which club are you from? He said, sir, I'm not a Rotarian. I was a little taken aback because normally these things happen to get recognition, to get posts, whatever. But I was touched by his simplicity. I said, thank you very much. I was a little taken aback. I got down from the thing. I hugged him. I touched his feet. Next day, you know how Delhi people are. They feed you well. They drinks and party, dance, and their hearts are bigger than Taj Mahal. And that day, next day, to honor all the donors, people who was committed, they had organized a lunch at a posh place. I went there. Again, this Arjun Bajaj was there. He came, sir, if you want anything more, you can ask me again, he said. I said, yesterday only he had committed 50 lakhs. I said, no, sir, I saw the video. I saw the video of the kind of work Rotary is doing. I feel I can do much more than what I committed. Then I had a little a question in my face without speaking, which I think he got it. He said, sir, my father, we came from Pakistan when the partition happened. And my father, he grew very well. He had the hunger. He had the fire in his belly. And he grew as an industrialist. and he opened industries after industries in India, outside India. He grew so big as an industrialist, but at the heart of heart, and he knew that he came as a refugee and he grew so much, he had to give back to the society. That beautiful thought made him work so hard. And he said, at one point, I want to give up everything. I want to hand it out to my son. Then I want to start follow charity. I want to run NGOs. I want to touch lives. I want to make a difference in this world. Beautiful thought by him. Every person who has taken lots from the society should think that way. How to give back? But unfortunately, he had a paralytic stroke. He fell sick. He was bedridden. He was on a wheelchair. All his dreams came crashing down. He got into depression. He didn't know what to do because he worked all these years to make it big so that he can do wonders in the society. His son had to take over as an emergency. He came and he couldn't do much because he had to run the huge dynasty his father has built. So then he came to this installation of Deepak Gupta. Then he saw the kind of Rotary work being done. He was so impressed. He said, my father's dream of trying to do something for the society will be done by Rotary. And he can continue looking after the business his father has established. This shows two things, sir. There is a wealthy man who wants to do things to the society, and we are Rotarians are there. We are capable of doing a lot of charity work all over the world, but we didn't approach him. All these years, they are not approached him. And my appeal on that day and touched his heart. The video was played, it touched his heart. That made him decide, this is the place, this is the platform I have to give. That is the beautiful, that is the work of Rotarians. We have to express, we have to showcase the kind of beautiful works we have been doing. That is being, I think, should be done. We should tell people, we should approach people. Nothing wrong. As long as you're not approaching for yourself, as long as you don't have any selfish motives, you should approach people, ask people for the donations, ask people for TRF, to support TRF. I think there are many people who want, especially this last 9 months or 1 year of COVID, people hearts have changed. They want to do. They want to be less selfish. They want to share. They have learned that sharing is caring. They have learned. And they have seen how people, Rotarians, have helped risking their lives in Rotary, this COVID situation. And they want to be part of it. Please approach them. And this is the situation where I feel Rotary can do wonders. And see, I was also thinking of my people who became AKS members. One is Krishnendra Das from Calcutta. I think Rajni sir knows him well. He's a doctor. He is not a businessman. They don't see windfall profits. They're not amassed wealth. He is a physician. And he, after reading about my contribution, commitment, and after seeing that the philosophy of giving back, we have achieved so much in life. We want to do, we have taken so much from the society. Before we go, we had to deliver something. We had to donate. We had to give back something to the society as a Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. That is the way. So Dr. Krishnendu, and he decided, he became an AKS by giving 1.75 crores. And that is the beauty of TRF. He had faith in him. And I think Subhash's co-DG, Muthu Palaniswamy, he is from Chennai, and he, as a small businessman, and he had decided, after seeing that he wanted to do something to society, for business, he didn't take a loan. For business, he never took a loan. Then when he felt that I should do anything, or anything to be done, it should be done when we are still living. We don't know about tomorrow. He went to the bank, he took a loan, and he became a case. Look at his commitment, look at his feeling, look at his emotion of trying to do something to the society at the cost of taking a loan from the bank so that he can make a difference to the society. And he became an AKS by donating to TRF. These are the people who make things happen. These are the miracle people. These are the inspirators who have made me what it is. Sir, everybody keeps telling, see, when you donate, you will get more. You donate more, you get more. This argument, I used to get irritated. I used to even get upset with my PDG, Suresh Hari, he is EMGA now. And I used to get upset. This is not the way. It's not the way you should promote. Nothing can, this is not business deal where I'm giving something, get me more. Then you better do business in a cabin only. Why do you come to Rotary? Sir, to tell you frankly, believe me, after I committed, I don't know, because of the kind of love, the first district conference I attended was Colombo. I was invited by the TRF President Chair, James Bond of Rotary, handsome K.R. Ravindran. He invited me. And the kind of love they gave. I went to, then again to Taiwan. I came to your Malda district conference. I went wherever they called me. I went all around the world. The kind of affection, love, and the encouragement I got. I got so much of energy. I started working more. I'm a small businessman who was at any given time 50 to 60 acres I to do a turning around. And here, after this encouragement, with the support I got, my turnover per right now, I'm handling about 500 to 600 acres, 1,000% growth. I didn't believe in this kind of energy. I'm working about 18 hours a day today. And I don't know how this happened. I don't know what is the logic behind it. It really worked. Whatever the leaders said, whatever my EMG, PDG, Suresh Hari said, you donate more, you'll get more. This is something which I couldn't believe. And this is happening in my own life. I donated more, I am getting more. So what I've decided, because apart from my father, whatever given, I've decided I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work more. I want to earn more. And I want to donate more. This is my pledge. I'm telling all of you, this is an opportunity for you to do things. This is one life, one time we are in position, and we do our best and support TRF. And I promote this. I request everybody to come together, strengthen TRF, and see that it is TRF is like mother. Rotary is like a child. The moment TRF becomes weak, the child dies. As long as TRF is strong, the child is strong. If you love Rotary and support TRF, Rajni sir was telling me, today you don't have time. You don't have big parties. You don't buy good clothes because you know where to go. You don't buy big automobiles. You have no expenses. That saving money you give, $26.5. That's all he's got. $26, $27. That's all required. I am asking, knowing my wife was born in West Bengal, knowing your habits, Illy's time. This is Illy's time. DG sir, is it Illy's time?
Yeah, Illy's is almost available, but this is also Illy's time.
Yes, Illy's time, sir. Illy's time. Buy half kilo less Illy's. The most expensive fish is Illy's. Buy half kilo less Illy's. $26 is less. Please pay to TRF. That's all. Each time you go to a fish market, think of TRS, buy half kilo less, pay to TRF. And it will be a miracle, it will happen. This is the beautiful world. Please support a TRF, and I'll be with you. And my last days in my life, I'll be spending in your district. I'll be spending in Northeast. Thanks for given me this opportunity, and best wishes. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very nice.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much. You spoke from your heart, and I can tell you, 3240 is most delighted to have you whenever you come. Feel free. It's your home district. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm there whenever you call me.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. Friends, that's Ravi Shankar Dakuju. I am sure after listening to Ravi Shankar, our WhatsApp number and our email will be having little load of from our Rotarians with pledging and commitments. Thank you so much once again. Friends, after this, we have RRFC Basudev Golian will share his thought and his insights for Zone 6 and 3240 as a whole. But before that, we have a small video. I just want a couple of minutes time from you people, because this video we have few donors, a couple of donors. We could not cover entire lot, but we could cover a couple of 3-4 donors who pledged and gave Rotary Foundation to become a major donor, and why they gave and why they chosen Rotary Foundation. Listen to them from the horse's mouth. I would request a friend from Zoom board to kindly run the expression videos for a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Do I contribute to Rotary? Because it is the best foundation, the best charitable foundation in the world. Rotary Foundation, yes, I'm talking about Rotary Foundation. We know where our money is going. You are part of an elite group of individuals with a common purpose of defeating all social evils and economic equalities of the earth. That is why today each and every Rotarian, I believe, should contribute whatever they can to the Rotary Foundation. It is not about personal merit or a PHF or a major donor or anything. It's not about personal glory. It is a satisfaction that you get, that you are part of a movement which is trying to eradicate the miseries of the downtrodden of this world. And I am proud to be a part of the same. Thank you.
I'd like to request all my Rotarian friends of my club and those who have joined Rotary recently, please try to donate to the Rotary Foundation in a regular manner. It may not be possible for us to donate a big amount at a time, but try to make a habit of small savings in your day-to-day life. And at the end of the year, you'll be able to see that a big amount is ready for donating to the Rotary Foundation. And believe me, this is the only organization where all your money will be spent for the upliftment of millions of people for your area and your country. Thank you. Thank you. I prefer to donate to the Rotary Foundation as it helps to improve the life of millions of people around the world. I joined Rotary in the year 2002 and 3 and started knowing about Rotary. As I am a computer professional, it was not very difficult for me to gather many informations about Rotary. I came to know about the 3H program, that is Health, Hunger and Humanity program of Rotary. The eradication of polio movement that fascinates me most. And in the year 2003 and 4, I became PHF by donating $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation. Our then PDG, Rotary and Manos Chaudhuri, motivated me to donate to the Rotary Foundation. As I was growing older in Rotary, I came to know many district leaders and have the opportunity to interact with them. One such person was Rotarian Kirtiranjan De, PDG. He taught me how to make a regular contribution to the Rotary Foundation by collecting small amount in a day-to-day life and make the habit of saving small amounts for giving to the Rotary Foundation in a regular manner. He told me one very good thing, please try to donate 1/10 of your income for a good cause. Rotary Foundation's work and activity is very, very essential for a country like India, which is a vast country and a developing country. Its health program, disease prevention program, literacy program, alleviation of poverty, the hunger alleviation, all these programs are very, very important for a country like India. And we are directly benefited by the eradication of polio movement, as India is now a polio-free country. Another important incident was I met Mr. Ravi Shankar in our Malda district conference in a discussion with our DG Subhashish Chatterjee, Coffee with Ravi, who has donated 100 crores rupees to the Rotary Foundation on that particular year. And his motivational and inspiring speech motivated me so much that I started thinking of becoming a major donor. Thank you all.
Good morning. I am Dr. Kameswar Singh Ilangbam from the Rotary Club of Shillong, at present serving as the Assistant Governor, Zone 10. I make small donations regularly towards the Rotary Foundation. What motivates me most is the very Rotary Foundation,
Question 500.
the only organization where accountability and transparency is so paramount. Therefore, every dollar I donate will be utilized most judiciously. At the same time, this is one organization where when I donate for a cause for an unknown person, the unknown person doesn't know where from this donation comes from. Therefore, the obligatory relationship between the donor and receiver does not exist. That is second motivational factor for me to donate. Again, I am also a strong believer that donations should come from the heart, not by compulsion. Donations from your heart willingly makes all the difference. Further, I will add one thing. All Rotarians are successful in their profession. Every successful person has a competitive, healthy competitive attitude. Therefore, I regularly make my small donation to Rotary Foundation is aware to other Rotarians in the group. This is not for me to advertise, but this is for others to motivate and stimulate. Because if I make 10 donors today as donation, another Rotarian will think I will donate $20. Another Rotarian will think I will donate $30. Thereby, the question of stimulation, motivation by provocation in a very healthy manner towards a good cause is always will continue. And that vicious cycle of collecting more and more fund will be able to execute more and more rather better life-changing activities and projects. These life-changing activities will create a very good Rotary image. Rotary public image is one factor where it will attract more and more public, more and more individual to Rotary for. Thereby, membership will increase. Membership will increase, will bring more fun and more voluntary hours. Thereby, Rotary will grow further and further. In that process of vicious cycle, I am a small player. Therefore, I will regularly participate in donating regularly whatever small amount I do, because my continuous financial commitment is much more important. Hereby, it stimulates me so much so that whenever there's any Rotary function, I am there. I am there. With these few words, I said thank you very much.
Becoming major donor, I must say that I must be crazy. Crazy because I don't think I have such source of income as to shell out $10,000. But even then I decided, because I happen to be one of the few governors, past district governors, who have not yet become major donors. I wanted to join their ranks. Rotary has given so much to me since my association with Rotary way back in 1975. Continuing my membership with this Rotary Club of Bolpur Shanti Niketan, which has completed 50 years. And my being in Rotary since 1975, it makes it almost about 45 years. And governor I became in 94, 95. Since then, I've been a great beneficiary of Rotary. And there was some way I was thinking of giving my date to Rotary, to show my gratitude to Rotary. And when Raja, on his official visit, mentioned this, that I have not yet become a major donor, will I not become a major donor during his tenure, I started giving this serious thought. Because of my association with Raja since almost how many years? Since I became a governor. He was a road director there. And Rupa also supported me, said that if we have to do something, this corona, you don't know when it will take a toll on us too. So thanks to corona, thanks to Raja, thanks to Rotary Club Bolpur Shanti Niketan, all taken together, I thought, if I have to be a major donor, why delay? And my club, Rotary Club Bolpur Shanti Niketan, has been a beneficiary of many grants of the Rotary Foundation. And in return, we have paid, of course, considerably, but this small contribution of mine will also add to the coffers of the Rotary Foundation, so that we can feel proud of the fact that we have also contributed to the Rotary Foundation.
Rudra. Hello. Okay, friends, that was the expression videos by few donors. We could not cover all, as I said, but there are few donors. For example, Chandana formed a club 2 years back and become major donor. Past Governor Jugal Sumani was the governor in 1994-95, but he decided to be major donor this year. So Rotary keep inspiring people with his good works, and this is the resultant of that. With this, we would move on to RRFC, the past Governor Basudev Golian from Rotary District 3192, Nepal. Basu Golian is a man who works on ground, and Rotary is close to his heart, and foundation is his own baby. Basuji is one RRFC who keeps on calling me in almost every alternate day and keep on inspiring me and helping me to surge ahead with this trying time with Rotary Foundation. With all words, I would request RRFC Basudev Gulian to come on the main screen and share his thoughts. Basuji.
Thank you very much, DJ Sovasis, for your kind words. I am audible?
Yes, Basuji, you are.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Dear Chief Guest, Trustee Chair, past International President K.R. Ravindran, DG Sovasis, ARRFC Ranjini Mukherjee, Galaxy of PDGs, DRFC PDG Prabhat Kedia, man who enjoy giving, AKS Ravi Dakoju, and dear Rotary friends. Good evening. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak to the Rotarians of District 3240 this evening. It is indeed a great privilege and pleasure to be part of UPAHAR this evening. As a Rotarian, we have an opportunity to serve the community that require support to fulfill their basic needs. And we do it through contributions that translate to grant programs. TRF Worldwide has implemented wonderful projects, eradicating illiteracy, establishing health infrastructures, livelihood programs, and now recent edition of saving our environment. Our foundation has programs that ensure every inch of social fabric is assisted to the best. This ensures that the needy community is supported in all aspects for surviving. Let us understand what Zone 6 has donated. Done. Last year, 5 years donation from Zone 6 is 29 million. And last year, grant done by Zone 6 is about 43 million. Let us understand what your district 3240 has done. In last 5 years, you have donated in annual fund 7,74,000, in Polio Plus 85,918, other funds 92,874, endowment fund 25,889. The total is 979,000. Last 5 years grant was 2 district grant for 52,000 and 25 global grant for approximate 1.68 million. The total is 27 grants and 1.73 million. I'd like to mention that your district has supported World Peace Scholars almost every year, and today they are placed in various organizations so they can support the community and most importantly have become an ambassador of Rotary. Please do continue support this program. Last year, IPDG Devasis set a trend to cross the target, and it should be continued by DG Sovasis. As we all know that annual fund is the bloodline of TRF. It creates DDF as well as World Fund. Our TRF is having omnipresence in doing good for the world because of our annual fund. So this is the year to contribute to annual fund generously and heartily. District 3240 has done remarkable projects as well. You have implemented two COVID-related projects supported by TRF, Durgapur Central and Dibrugarh. I am sure many more have been implemented by clubs in their regular projects not supported by TRF. Each Rotary district has stood for need of the time and have supported COVID-19 and saved many lives. You have supported the Global Grant project that is being implemented in Brazil, supported by RC Greater Tejpur. Not many districts in our region think of becoming an international partner. Thankfully, that has changed, and now some districts have been taking the lead. This community has the hope that we Rotarian will, the community has the hope that we Rotarian will help them to survive. Each year, we contribute to our foundation and implement many worthy grant projects towards the need of the community who are hoping to get better life to live in society. Our foundation has been doing this for the last 100 years. Each year, the hopes of many have been fulfilled by our foundation. A contribution of $26.5 for doing good in the world has now grown to $1 billion. Every thought to do good begins with our commitment. Global network of Rotarians invest time, money, expertise for programs like eradicating polio, promoting peace, eradicating poverty, illiteracy, and meditation with sustainable solutions that leave a lasting impact. Our project have a lasting impact in community, be it provided education, establishing health infrastructures, heart surgeries for children from across the borders, blood being donated where it is required, or setting up incoming generation projects and giving employment opportunity through skill training and many more. Our foundation has along financially oversight a settler charity rating and a unique funding model. The collective leadership and expertise of our 1.2 million members help us tackling some of the world's biggest challenges locally and globally. We are united by common values and vision for the future as we spare our focus on targeted specific causes that will reach communities most in need. The Rotary Foundation is a great entity to serve the community, and we should make effort to contribute regularly. Let us together contribute and implement projects for the betterment of community in need. God is kind to us, and let us shower the same kindness to those who need our help to survive. Let us keep their hope alive by doing our karma in community. Thank you.
Thank you, RRFC past Governor Basuji, for your very nice and heart-spoken words and giving a impression of Rotary Foundation, what we are doing in this world, and especially in Zone 6 and 3240. My sincere gratitude and thank you to you for guiding me from the day one, and I'm sure you keep on doing that in days to come as well. Friends, before we listen to our world leader, I have just, because this is a foundation seminar and we have kept a target today to raise funds for Rotary Foundation. With due permission from Foundation Trustee Ravi, we will be having around 20-25 minutes open house, open platform for commitments and acknowledgements of contributors. And after that, we'll listen to our world leader. I would request past Governor Sapan Chaudhary to come on the screen and take over for this session, coordinating the commitments and placings and recognition part. We will start with club commitments, followed by some individual commitments. Those who are contributing $500 and above, below minimum donor, we will be spotlighting them. Their videos is on. And after that, we'll be having a recognition for the major donors. I would request Avimanyu to come up with a counter. We have placed a counter on the screen. As the pledge, as the commitments are coming on, we can see the amounts raising for this seminar for Rotary Foundation. I would request Avimanyu to kindly come up with his applications, and past Governor Sapan Chaudhary kindly take over and proceed with the list. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening, friends. Thank you, Governor. Wonderful start of this seminar. Welcome to UPAHAR, my dear Rotarian friends, the most exciting event of our district. I must confess that all the events of 2021 was a very, very successful and meaningful events. But this event, I'm sure, is going to surpass all other programs we had this year. Wonderful start of this seminar. Welcome to UPAHAR. Am I audible? Am I audible? The most exciting event. Hello. Okay. Let me first welcome our chief guest, past Rotary International President and the present TRF Trustee Chair, T.R. Ravindran, and the 100 crore man, my good friend Ravi Shankar Dakujo, to whom I spent a lovely time in Nepal in 3292, the district conference this year. Another two great friends, RRFC PDG Basudev Golian from one of my favorite and growing Rotary district 3292 Nepal, and ARRFC PDG Rajni Mukherjee, a smiling Rotary leader, distinguished Rotary leaders, my wonderful family of Rotaract and Rotary. I'm the district chair for TRF's annual fund this year, and I'm thankful to Governor Shubhashis, a very hard-working, meticulously working Governor Shubhashis, for giving me the strong support in achieving my goal at this time of crisis. I'll take this opportunity to take you through the clubs from all over the district who have already committed for the contribution. To begin with, Zone 1, we have Rotary Club Asansol, the 80 years old club, who have contributed, who have promised to contribute $2,000. And we have Rotary Club Asansol Greater, who have also contributed $1,000. We have Rotary Club Asansol Royal Bengal, which is only 6 months old Rotary Club, and they have promised to contribute to this great cause of Rotary Foundation $1,000. We have Rotary Club Burnpur from the steel city of Burnpur. They have promised $500. And we have Rotary Club Ukra, from where we heard from Sandeep Day, his promise for the big contribution, but overall, from the club, they have promised to contribute $500. We have a small city called Raningaj. Rotary Club Raningaj has promised to contribute $200. Rotary Club of Kulti in Zone 1 We have the club. They have promised for $500. And last, and we have Rotary Club of Tagore. They have promised to contribute to Rotary Foundation $1,500. Can you have the name on the screen, please? Yeah, okay. We have Rotary Club of Aerocity Durgapur. They have also promised to contribute $1,600 to Rotary Foundation. And Rotary Club of Bolpur Shantiniketan, they have promised to contribute as big as $11,800. I don't know how to clap. I don't know how to congratulate this club, but then this is a great amount they have promised to contribute. We also have another club from Bolpur, Shantiniketan, that is RC, Rotary Club of Bolpur, Rangamati. They have also promised to contribute $1,500. Durgapur Elite, a very new club. I think charter was given only for 4 or 5 months back. They have also contributed. They have promised to contribute to Rotary Foundation. We have Rotary Club of Bardhaman, that is again a 70-year-old club. They have promised to contribute up to $3,350. We have Rotary Club of Bardhaman. As I said, that they have promised to contribute $3,350. And another club in Bardhaman Greater, Rotary Club Bardhaman Greater, has promised to contribute $3,000, my dear friend. And Rotary Club Guskara is a very small city and very vibrant club. They have promised to contribute $2,200. Then we have Rotary Club Katwa, this very active and very vibrant club, a very favorite club of mine as well. They have promised to contribute $2,900. Rotary Club of Bardhaman Heritage, $500. Rotary Club of Amenity Bardhaman, $3,100. Rotary Club of Bardhaman South, $4,600, my dear friend. Then we move towards the northeast. We have in West Bengal only we have Rotary Club of Malda. They have promised to contribute $5,000. Rotary Club of Malda Central, they have promised for $2,000 US. Rotary Club of Gourbongo. Rotary Club of Gourbongo in Malda, they have promised, my God, what a huge amount they have promised to give. This is a very vibrant club, once again, not very old club, but they have also promised to contribute $13,500, my dear friend. And we have RC Chachul, very small club, and they have promised to contribute $1,500. An equal amount has been promised by Rotary Club of Gazol. That is again a very small club. We have another club where we have our assistant governor this year for Zone 4, Rotary Club of Raiganj. They have promised to contribute $2,000. Rotary Club of Raiganj, $2,000. I think I'm going very fast.
Sapanda, let the screen get updated so that people
Sapanda, you need to slow down a little bit.
I'm a little excited, Danny.
Yes, of course. I'm looking at the ticker. I just need to see it go to 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have next club is Danny. Sorry, tell me.
Yeah. Now, I hope we go.
So next club is Rotary Club of Raiganj. Raiganj, as I said, that we have assistant governor from that club this year. They have promised to contribute $2,000 US. Balurghat Atri Greater, Rotary Club of Balurghat Atri Greater, they have promised to give $500 US. And again, this is the governor's club, Rotary Club of Siliguri. They have promised to contribute $12,000 US, my dear friend. I don't know how to put my hands together to greet this club, the governor's club, $12,000 US. And then we have Siliguri Meeton, another very active club in Siliguri. They have promised to contribute $3,100. Siliguri Uttarayan, the club which was made during my tenure as governor. This club is a very vibrant, very rich club, and they have promised to give as big as $10,000 US. Rotary Club of Siliguri Metropolitan, not very old club. They have also promised to contribute 2,000 US dollar. Rotary Club of Kerala Valley, Jalpaiguri, this is the hometown of our Governor Shivashish. They have promised to contribute 1,000 US dollar. We come back to Sikkim, Rotary Club of Gangtok. They have promised to give 2,750 US dollar. We go to Bengal once again, Kalimpong, a beautiful city of West Bengal. They are a very vibrant club. They have also promised to contribute $1,500. I think this is the beginning for Kalimpong, I believe, not the end. We have Darjeeling, RC Darjeeling, Rotary Club Darjeeling has promised to contribute 3,000 US dollar.
Sapanda, slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Sapanda is so excited.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm honestly.
Sapanda, we are on a hilly track, drive slow. Gangtok, Kalimpong, all hilly track.
I'm a good driver, Governor.
Thank you so much.
So, RC Rotary Club Darjeeling has promised to contribute 3,000 US dollar. Then now we fly, we take a flight from Kolkata and go to Guwahati airport. And from there, we just go to the club, Rotary Club of Guwahati South. And that club has a very, big heart. People have promised to give 4,600 US dollar to Rotary Foundation. Then we go to the next club in Guwahati, Rotary Club Guwahati City. They have promised $1,550. Then Guwahati
Sapanda, just Sapanda, sorry to interrupt. I think you missed Siliguri Green. Could you just
Siliguri Green is not.
That is coming up. Danny, coming up.
That will come later, Danny. The message has come later.
No, it was.
I'll cover up.
It was there in the screen. It was there in the screen. That is. Okay.
So Guwahati City. You are going fast then, Danny? Faster than me?
No. Pass ho gaya already. That name was there. It just went.
Please mute everybody. Danny, please. So we have Guwahati Metro, $600. We have Guwahati West, one more very vibrant club once again in Guwahati. They have promised for $1,700. We have Rotary Club Guwahati, our DRFC's club. That club has promised to give $1,600. Then we go to the extreme part of the northeast, Rotary Club Bongaigaon. They have promised to contribute $1,500. Okay, then we have Rotary Club of Tejpur, very rich club. Tejpur, people call the city of love. Yeah, they love Rotary Foundation also, and they have promised to contribute $2,100. Again, as I said in the beginning, for one club, this club also, this is not the end, I believe this is the beginning. We are expecting more from Rotary Club of Tejpur. Then we have Greater Tejpur, who have promised to contribute $5,000 to Rotary Foundation. We have Rotary Club of Sipsagar, small club, big heart, well done Rotary Club of Sipsagar. They have promised to contribute $8,000 US to Rotary Foundation this year. Rotary Club of Shillong, again very rich club of our district, where from our IPDG comes. IPDG's club, they have promised to contribute $10,000 US. This is Shillong Heritage, not a very old club, it's a very new club, and they have also promised to contribute $2,000 US. Orchid City Shillong is one of my favorite clubs because I am very close to these clubs and the members of this club. This club has also promised, Rotary Club of Orchid City Shillong has promised to contribute $12,000 US. I think this is a huge amount they have promised, and this is the beginning, I believe, for this club. We have RC Dimapur, Rotary Club of Dimapur, one of the PDG's club. They have promised to contribute $3,000, but again, I must say that this is the beginning only. Rotary Club of Dimapur has a capacity of giving much better figure than this amount. Then we have Aizawl, Rotary Club of Aizawl, a small hilly scenic beauty city. They have promised $500. We have Siliguri Green, Danny. Siliguri Green, they have promised to give $3,100. And last but not the least, this is the list I have. I think there are many more clubs who are willing to contribute. The governor will have the data with him. He will announce sometime later. But the last but not the least, RC Duliajan is one of my very, very favorite clubs. Is this club very close to my heart? They also promised $3,300 US. So friends, Governor, this is a list of the clubs who have promised to contribute. They have contributed to some amount just to begin with. And I have a list of the Rotarians who have promised to contribute more than 500 or more than $500 US. Should I go ahead, Governor?
So, Sapanda, you have, I think, missed out Jawai and Louis.
Danny, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Danny, I'll come back. Sapanda, I have a few more clubs now to add. We have RC Jawai, who has promised $1,000.
Okay.
RC Aizol has promised another $1,000. I got a call message from the president of that club.
Great.
RC Shillong has added another $800.
Great.
RC Gangtok has added another $600. RC Guwahati South has added another $300. And RC Guwahati Luit has $2,400.
Great. So I think, Governor, we are going to have more than $200,000 today.
Let's see.
Okay. There is a list of Rotarians who have, individually they have promised to contribute to Rotary Foundation. Let me begin with Rotarian MKJ Majumdar, from President of RC Aizol. He has promised to contribute $500.
Sabunda, I put a little stop here. Friends, we promise whosoever contributed 500 or more, we will spotlight those individuals. So if those individuals are there, kindly keep your video on so that Danny Datta can quickly spotlight and go back to the next one. Yes, Sapanda,
MKJ Majumdar from RC Aizol. Danny, can I have MKJ Majumdar on the screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well done. Very good.
Okay. Thank you,
Next
MK.
we have, Governor, you want to say something?
I said thank you, President. He is the President of
Okay, I know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Majumdar. And we have Naresh Agarwal, is a very old Rotarian, very dedicated one from RC Gangtok. Can I have Naresh on the screen, please? He has promised for $1,500 US. Naresh Agarwal.
I can't find him actually. That is.
Should I skip, Governor?
Yeah, we will go to the next one.
We have Partho Sarkar. Partho is from Rotary Club of Bardhaman, Greater. I think he is already a major donor, Governor?
Yeah, Partho is a major donor already.
And he has promised to contribute another $500 today. This is Partho. Well done, Partho. We are going to another gentleman of Bardhaman, Rotarian, Chonni Charan Mondol. He has promised to contribute $500 US to Rotary Foundation this year. Can I have Chonni on the screen, please?
Chandida doesn't have the video on.
Okay.
He has it. He has it on.
Chandi, well done.
No. He's here. Yeah, he's here.
Chandi is here. Yes. Chandi, well done.
Thank you, Chandida.
Thank you. And we have another gentleman who is already a major donor, Governor. Jaideep is a major donor already.
Yes, Jaideep Bosaki is a level 2 major donor.
Level 2 major donor. In spite of that, people, you can just imagine the kind of inspiration people have this year. He is from Rotary Club of Gold Bongo, and he has promised to contribute $3,000 US once again. Well done, Jaideep. Then we have another gentleman, Rotarian from Rotary Club of Gold Bongo, the same club, Sandeep Kundu. Sandeep has promised to contribute $1,000 US. Can I have Sandeep on the screen, please, Danny?
I'm trying. I don't seem to have Sandeep Kundu here. I have a Sandeep.
Okay, anyway, Sandeep is always a good giver. This time also he is continuing that. We have Nitish Das from Rotary Club of Gold Bongo, the same club, who have promised $400 US. I think it is 500. Governor, it is not 400.
It's a $500.
It is $500. Yeah. Nitish Das from Rotary Club of Gold Bongo. Can I see him? Can you all see his face?
He's not here. I can't find him.
Okay. Then we have a great man, our past visit Governor Chandu. Chandu from Rotary Club of Dimapur. He was the governor in the year 15-16, who is also a major donor, level 2 major donor, I believe, and he has promised to contribute Chandu $1,000. ये शुरुआत है ये साल का शुरुआत है okay well done Chandu. We have president of Dimapur from our PDG's club Kitosi Zimoni who have promised to contribute $1,000. Can I see Kitosi on the screen? Danny, is he there?
She was here, but right now she is not here, it seems.
Okay, so please Chandu, please compliment her for the generous contribution to TRF. We have Bijay Sharma again from the same club. Bijay is an assistant governor this time from Zone 9 and he has promised to contribute $500. Bijay is, I think we can see Bijay here. I have not seen Bijay for a long time.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
well done.
I'm here. I'm here,
Okay,
sir.
okay Bijay, well done. Very good, thank you. Then we have another very, from the same club, Rotary of Dimapur, we have a very handsome Sardarji and a very good giver, Ravindran Singh Panesa. Panesa is a very famous name in Rotary in 3240, and he is a very good contributor. Every year he contributes. This year also he has already promised to contribute $500. But I think Governor has a capacity to talk to him separately and do something else bigger than this. Well done, Panesarji. Nilesh is an old friend of mine from Rotary Club of Greater Tejpur. Nilesh has promised to contribute $3,000. I think Nilesh is here. Yeah, Nilesh is here.
Yes.
Hi Nilesh, well done.
He is also
And
level 2.
Nilesh is already a level 2 major donor.
Level 2 major donor. I remember he became a major donor first time during my tenure as governor. Nilesh, well done.
Thank you, sir.
Danny Datta, the man who is the backbone of this program, Dr. Danny Datta, is I thought he will do something else. As I was discussing with the governor last night, but then okay, $600 to begin with for the year 2020-21 is good start. Danny, please keep it up.
It's 1100 actually.
Okay,
Okay,
1100.
on World Polio Day, he has contributed $500 to Polio Fund as well.
I know that. You have told me. Well done, Danny.
Thank you.
Please keep it up. Dr. Nabdal Sharma is from the same club, Danny's club, RC Tejpur. He has promised to contribute $600 to Rotary Foundation this year. Can I have Nabdal on the screen? Yeah. Nabdal, well done. Then we have a very dedicated Rotarian, a lady Rotarian from our district, from Guwahati South, Geeti Bejabudua. Geeti is a good friend of mine. Geeti has promised to contribute $500 to Rotary Foundation this year. Geeti, well done. Thank you for your generosity. Okay, PD Chaudhary was the president during my tenure as governor, and he is from Rotary Club of Guwahati South, and he has promised to contribute $500 to Rotary Foundation. Well done, PD.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Jeevan Dabriwal is from Rotary Club of Gangtok, and Gangtok people are always big heart people, always curious to they look for the opportunity to do something good for the society. And Jeevan has promised to contribute $1,250. Well done, Jeevan. Can we have Jeevan on the screen? I don't think he is here.
I don't think I can't see him.
I also not seen him. Arundhati Pal is the current president of Rotary Club of Shillong. Arundhati is a very dynamic lady Rotarian of our district. She is the president and she has promised to contribute $1,000. I think Arundhati is on the screen.
No, I can't see.
Can I see Arundhati?
It's by some other name.
I'm there. Yeah.
She is there. She is there. Yeah. Okay. Well,
she is here by some. See, this is what happens when you don't log in with your name. Don't log in as Galaxy.
Then you again. Well done, Arundhati. Keep it up. And we come back once again for Northeast to the part of Bengal. And we have one generous giving lady, Devashish. Not a lady. I'm sorry. Lady is next. The lady's husband is Devashish Majumdar. Okay, Devashish Majumdar from Bardhaman has promised to contribute $500. Devashish, are you there?
No, I can't find the name actually. He's not here.
Okay, then his gracious wife, Devasri Majumdar, Devasri Majumdar from Rotary Club of Bardwan. She has also promised $500. She must be here with a good sari. I know that.
Yeah, but I can't find them with their names. So they might have logged in with some other names.
Okay.
Maybe with the device names.
And Dr. Pallavi Maji, who was the president during my tenure, probably the best president he was during my tenure as a club president for Rotary Club of Bardwan. Pallavi is a level 2 major donor, I believe. Governor? Governor, can you hear me?
Pallavi is a level 1 major donor.
Level 1 major donor and sky is the limit, Pallavi.
Correct.
Sky is the limit. She has started with $500. She is looking for the opportunity to become level 2, I believe. I don't know. Then we have, well done, Pallavi, well done. And then we have District Secretary General this year, a very good assistance of our governor, very big-hearted gentleman from Siliguri, Sunil Agarwal. Sunil is from Rotary Club of Siliguri, and he has promised to contribute $1,000. Sunil, well done. We are all proud of you. Very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we have another assistant governor from Zone 4, Partho Poti Bhattacharya is from Rotary Club of Raiganj, and Partho has promised to give to contribute $1,000 to Rotary Foundation this year. Can I see Partho, the long-haired man, and big-hearted also?
Thank you.
Last but not least, this list is endless, my dear friend, but I don't have the complete list with me because governor did not provide me that, because I think he has some kind of reservation in giving the list. But then I have sorry.
I think Partho's wife Sanchita is also giving $500.
Okay, where is Sanchita? Is she there, Partho? Sanchita Akshay?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, Sanchita, yes, thank you, my Facebook friend. Okay, last but not the least, we have Assistant Governor Sandeep Ghosal. Sandeep is from Siliguri Metro, and he has promised to contribute $500 to Rotary Foundation this year. Can I see Sandeep? Yeah, Sandeep, well done, Sandeep. And friends, this is not the end of the list. The list is endless because our governor has huge amount of energy within him, and excitements are not over. For the most exciting part of the recognition, I request Governor Shubhasish to please join me, because it is his sincere and dedicated effort, my dear friends. This impossible mission is going to be a successful achievement at this time of crisis. Is it so difficult? I can understand. I have served as a governor. I have seen how difficult to convince people. And especially this time when the entire world is suffering from some crisis, what a Herculean job our governor has done. Because last night when at 11 p.m. when I was talking to him for the preparation of this program, the list of donors which our DG is going to announce now, major donors and many other big donors, that list was not even 50% of the list he is carrying today with him. So this is great going, Governor. This is a great job you have done. It is time, your time now. Please announce the name of the major donors or whatever name you have for the big donors. Governor, over to you.
Thank you, Sapanda, for coordinating this session. I would just add where you have left. I have two Rotarians who has contributed $500 each, and those two Rotarians are from Rotary Club of Agartala City. Dr. Ashok Majumdar, he has contributed already $500 and Mrs. Shukla Das Banik, who has contributed another $500. Also, we have a new club which was just formed in the month of June, Rotary Club of Agartala. That club has committed for $2,100 for Rotary Foundation contribution.
Great.
To add 3,300 of Duliajan, they have added 300 more, and they have contributed now $3,900 for the Rotary Foundation. And we have another very cute Rotarian, my good friend Amit Sharma from Rotary Club of Smart City Durgapur. Amit has promised to give $100 right this moment, along with one of my district secretary publication, Dr. B.C. Das Purukasto, who has also contributed $100 for Rotary Foundation. So
Durgapur Central. No, Durgapur Central, I think has told me that the giving $1,000.
Acha, they have put it in the chat. Okay, so thank you, Durga RC Durgapur Central.
And another one, 1,000. Sivli Mukherjee is also giving $500. Then Bodal and Karimganj is also giving $500. Bodal and Karimganj also $500.
Abhimanyu, can you just add to your list? Durgapur Central $1,000. Sivli Mukherjee from Smart City Durgapur. Durgapur Central $1,000. Shivli Mukherjee on screen from Smart City Durgapur $500. And Danny, who else you said $500 from Karimganj? Someone?
No, Rotary Bodal and Karimganj $500. That is the club.
Bodal and Karimganj. Okay, $500. So you can update your list.
Yeah, RC Gangtok.
RC Gangtok.
Yeah, they have increased. Avi. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Their total figure goes up to $3,000. Thank you so much. Friends, as past Governor Sapan Chaudhary has already mentioned.
One more. $200 from TK Datta, RC Durgapur Central, personal level. He's giving. Yeah. Rotary and TK Datta.
Yeah, thank you, Rotary and Tapas, for your personal contribution of $200 over and above your club contributions. Friends, we are moving to the big one, that we have few Rotarians who have a big hearts and big way to contribute to support Rotary Foundation. And in this trying time, they have come out from their own way and given their best support to Rotary Foundation. I would request Sapanda to again join with me along with DRFC and other Rotarians, and I would request Rudra to kindly come up with the slides, one after another, the major donor who has been already given or committed for this year. Rudra, if you're ready, just go ahead and project your screen. And Sapanda and Prabhaji, please join me in welcoming and congratulating them along with other past governors and the Rotarians. Rotarian Dr. Kameshwar Singh Elambam. Kameshwar has become the first major donor for the year Rotary 2021. And after being the major donor, he has...
he has added $1,000 more.
Saying, and after being the major donor, he has again promised to contribute $6,000. So over and above $10,000, he is contributing another $6,000, which is taking him close to the level 2. Thank you so much, Kameshwar, and congratulations. Rudra, next. We have another past governor who is my co-trainer for this year 2021, who is from my home club. Rudra.
Yeah.
Move ahead. Who is from my home club, and he was the district governor for this district in the centennial year 2004 and 5. Rudra, kindly hold on. Go back. Rudra, go back.
No. Go back. Yeah.
So Dr. Piyush Kanti Roy and Basubi Roy. Rudra, if you have some technical problem, come out from the screen and present your screen separately. So past Governor Piyush Kanti Roy and Basubi Roy become the couple major donor from my home club. Next one, we have our own DRFC past Governor Prabhat Kedia, who is from Rotary Club of Guwahati. Prabhat ji become the major donor for 3240 in this year 2021. Congratulations, Prabhat ji. Thank you so much for supporting Rotary Foundation.
Governor, I believe in the proverb, slow and steady wins the race. And that's why it has taken me so many years to become a major donor, in spite of being a DRFC. But let me tell you, my two sons, I have only two at the moment. Both of them, I am making them Paul Harris Society members. I'm already a Paul Harris Society member. Both my sons also will become Paul Harris Society members from this year onwards.
Okay, thank you so much, Prabhaji. Congratulations. And always we say slow but wins the race, as you very said, and better late than never. Thank you so much. Then we have another past governor. Who was the governor for this?
Rudra, go back.
No, stay.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Who was the governor in the year 1994 and 95? Past Governor Jugal Kishore Somani from Rotary Club of Bolpur Shantiniketan. Jugalda and Rupa Bhavi become the couple major donor in this Rotary year 2021. Thank you so much, past Governor Jugal Somani and Rupa Bhavi. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Next. Friends, we have Dr. Asim Kanti Odhikari, who is also from the same club from where Jugal Somani comes in. He is from Rotary Club of Bolpur Shantiniketan, and he is the serving assistant governor for Zone 2. Dr. Asim Kanti Odhikari, major donor level 1. Thank you so much, Dr. Asim Odhikari. Congratulations. Next. Friends, leader should always lead the way. And he is president of Rotary Club of Silchar, which is a very, very big-hearted club and given Rotary Foundation with 2 open arms from each and every Rotarians year after year. This year, Rotarian Taposh Kumar Rai, the president of Rotary Club of Silchar, has become the major donor level 1. Congratulations, Rotarian Taposh. You are the trailblazer president for this year. Thank you so much. Rudra, next. Friends, we have another dynamic assistant governor from Rotary Club of Silchar, Zone 11, Rotarian Chiranjit Ghosh, who popularly known as Mitu. Chiranjit has also decided to support Rotary Foundation and become major donor in this year. Thank you so much, Chiranjit. Congratulations. Next. Another trailblazer president from Rotary Club of Sipsagar, Dr. Arun Madhav Barua. Dr. Barua is a gynecologist by profession, and it is his second term of presidentship in our club, and the club is celebrating Silver Jubilee this year, and Dr. Arun has decided to become a major donor in this year. Congratulations, Dr. Arun Madhav. Thank you so much for supporting Rotary Foundation. Next. We have another trailblazer president, President Pradeep Kumar Sen from Rotary Club of Gorbango, Malda. Pradeep is a dynamic president this year. He is doing wonderful job in this trying time, and he has decided to become a major donor level 1 from Rotary Club of Gorbango, Malda in this year. Congratulations, Pradeep. Thank you so much for supporting foundation. Next. Friends, another trailblazer president from my hometown, Rotary Club of Siliguri Uttarayan. Trailblazer president Gopal Kayan is a dynamic young Rotarian leading his club at his best and has become a major donor in this year 2021. Congratulations, Gopal. Thank you so much for supporting our foundation. Next. Friends, we have another past president from far northeast. He is from the land of Tripura, from Rotary Club of Agartala City. Past President Nirmal Kumar Singhi has become the major donor in this year. Thank you so much, Past President Nirmal. Many congratulations. Next. This dynamic lady has formed a club 2 years back. He was the charter president for his club, Rotary Club of Silchar Pink, and has decided to support Rotary Foundation because he believes Rotary does good all in this world through this foundation, and he has become the major donor level 1 for this year. Thank you and congratulations, Past President Chandana. Next. Friends, this is past president and past assistant governor Sandeep Dey from Rotary Club of Ukhra. They are twin brothers, both the brothers in same club. His elder brother became major donor a couple of years back, and this year Sandeep has decided to become a major donor and join his brother and other members of major donor club. Congratulations, Sandeep. Well done for supporting Rotary Foundation. Next. The man, Rotarian past President Budin Bhattakur, who loves Rotary and specially dedicate his life to Rotary Foundation. And as DRFC has mentioned about our signature project in Guwahati, he is the man taking the pain, as he is from the Guwahati itself, of getting this project implemented as soon as possible and at the as best way. Rotarian Budin Bhattakur from Rotary Club of Guwahati West. He is a continuous supporter of Rotary Foundation, and this year he has decided to become a major donor. Congratulations, Budin. Thank you so much. Next. Friends, this gentleman is Budmal Beg. This gentleman has joined Rotary just 2 years back in Rotary Club of Greater Silchar and has decided to become Rotary Foundation because he has been inspired by seeing Rotary's activities and Rotary's doing good in this world. And Budmal Beg has decided to become Major Donor Level 1. Many congratulations, Budmal ji. Thank you so much for supporting Rotary Foundation. Next. And this is a big one.
Yeah.
We have Major Donor Level 1, Barnabas Nangba, who is serving as a Serving District Secretary Foundation, just called me 1 hour before the meeting starts and said, Governor, I think I am the District Secretary Foundation and I won't be able to serve this position in future years. So why not dedicate this year and make it a memorable year? Let me commit for Major Donor Level 2 for this year 2021. Many congratulations, Barnabas Nangba. Thank you so much for your continuous support to Rotary Foundation. Friends, with this, I have a short list of 15 major donors level 1 and 1 major donor level 2. Thank you everyone for supporting Rotary Foundation, and hopefully we are able to cross our set target for this year with your all support. With all this, I would not further because one man is waiting for a long time in this meeting, and I would request everyone to be patient for a few more minutes, and I would request my friends on Zoom board to kindly quickly go ahead and have the AV presentation, AV introduction of our world leader, Trustee Chairman KR Ravindran.
Everyone has something to give, whoever we are, whatever our place in life. KR Ravindran's inspiring journey is true to his message to the world and the Rotary. Be a gift to the world. His star-spangled career in the Rotary led him to the office of the President of the Rotary International in 2015-16, thus making him the 11th Asian and the first Sri Lankan to serve as World President of Rotary in its 105-year history. Joining Rotary Club of Bandaravela in 1972, Ravindran moved on to Rotary Club of Colombo and became its president in 1987-88. SLANA, the Sri Lanka Anti-Narcotics Association, the best of its kind in the island nation, was initiated during his presidency. Ravindran was governor in 1991-92, the first year Sri Lanka became a district of its own. As National Polio Plus Chair, he headed a joint task force of Sri Lankan government, UNICEF and Rotary, and negotiated a ceasefire with the northern militants during National Immunization Days. Sri Lanka is polio-free since 1994. Post the devastating tsunami of 2004, Ravindran led Rotary's School Reawakening Project, building 25 schools in Sri Lanka at a cost of $12 million. Ravindran was trustee of the Rotary Foundation in 2006-2008, director of Rotary International in 2009, 2011 and treasurer in 2010-2011. As president, he set up KPIs for staff and board, drove costs down, made transparency and meritocracy key to appointments, and introduced global rewards program. Ravi traveled wide to advance causes dear to Rotary, meeting Pope Francis in St. Peter's Square, Commonwealth heads of state at Malta, world religious leaders at Salt Lake City, and many heads of nations. He executed a joint program at the UN to recognize Rotary's Women of Worth. He was conferred doctorate by the Dankook University, Korea, and presented with keys to several cities of the world. Ravi is the founder and CEO of Printcare PLC, Sri Lanka, the world's largest supplier of tea bag packaging, with manufacturing facilities in Sri Lanka and India. Ravi's source of inspiration is his wife, Vanati, son Krishna, daughter-in-law Nisha, granddaughter Reika, daughter Prashanti, and son-in-law Nicholas completes the family. Sri Lanka Post honored K.R. Ravindran with a commemorative first day cover in December 2015. In March 2017, Sri Lanka conferred its prestigious national honor, Sri Lanka Sikamani, on Ravindran. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the awesome, one and only PRIP, K.R. Ravindran.
Am I audible, Governor?
Yes, Ravi, you are audible.
Good. Governor Subhashish, where do I start? It's such a, I mean, you run a program almost as though we were seeing it live. You only run about half an hour, 40 minutes behind time, and I had to call Florida and tell them I'm getting half an hour delayed before I move on to their presentation. But I wanted to tell you that I enjoyed listening to Rajani and Basu, and of course, Ravi Shankar Dakoji is always a pleasure to listen to. He inspires me every time. I wish I could have been there in person. I wanted to be there. I agreed to be with you. You asked me a long time ago, and I would have loved to meet all these people who gave money so generously. I really have no idea who is there. I have so many good friends there, from Ramesh Agarwala to Jigal Kishore Somani, whom I saw here. Ashok Agarwal, I know, is there. Prabhat Kedia, of course. Vasudev, Kalpana Kaun, Ajati Ram, Chandu Agarwal. All the others. The trouble with this virtual is you're not able to see who is there and who is not there. But I want to say that, you know, part of my problem is that I'm speaking so often on different subjects, and I have no idea what I said where, and I see the same people again and again in the same places, and they must be getting quite bored about me, because at this point, I think this is the 103rd speech I'm making from July. So you can imagine that I've just about exhausted everything that I've had to say. But let me tell you that, as a great philosopher Goethe said, enough words have been exchanged. Now at last, let's see some deeds. And when I listen to Ravi Shankar, I feel very small. I mean, here is a man who truly lives those words. And I wonder, where are people like us compared to him? I, in fact, appointed him as a Goodwill Ambassador for Rotary Foundation, and I know he serves on our Fund Development Committee, and I know he's going to give them a lot to think about. And as I visit districts, even virtually, I like to see deeds where the money that the donors give have been used correctly. There's no use taking money and keeping it in the bank. We want to make sure it's spent wisely. And your commitment today has exceeded over $200,000. I mean, I saw on the scoreboard 170 odd by past Governor Swapan, but I think it's gone much more after the additional numbers that you quoted. And I'm hoping that next year, DG Subhashish, you will hit the goal you have set for yourself of $400,000. And I must tell you now that because you ran 40 minutes behind time, I've increased your goal by another $100,000 before the end of the door. So please make a note of it. Tell Swapan, and I had to speak to your ARRFC. So your goal is just increased by another 100,000. You've got 6 months more to get that, and that's the price for delaying the program. But I compliment you. I congratulate you. You've done a marvelous job. And in the last 5 years, I find the district has almost given $1 million, which is just tremendous. But as I've been doing at the last few recent meetings, I really cannot talk of our organization at this point without addressing the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is this COVID. I mean, there's no point talking about ants when this elephant is just trampling all over us. And recently at a meeting at the WHO headquarters in February 2018, I was telling some others recently that a group of scientists debated which of the world's most frightening epidemic diseases deserve the greatest attention. Was it Ebola? Was it Nipah? Or was it SARS? But at the end of the 2 days, the gathering decided that they think there will be a worse disease than all this, and that was called disease X. They didn't have a name for it. That disease was meant to capture what scientists had warned about for decades. An unknown pathogen with no known treatment or cure, and likely it would come from animals, jump to humans, and start spreading silently and quickly. Scientists knew it would come and even picked locations where such a virus might originate, but not its precise genetic makeup. They even had plans how to detect it, and they were pretty confident they will stop it. But when the disease came in the form of COVID-19, they found that they were completely flat-footed and they were caught literally with their pants down. You know, governments around the world spend trillions, not billions of dollars, I don't know what it works out in crores, to build vast militaries, track movement of armies across the planet, practice war games, send rockets to the moon. And yet, the world was unprepared to defend itself against a tiny microbe about 1/10,000th the size of a full stop at the end of your written sentence. You can imagine how small that is. And as a date, 61 million people have been infected around the world. That's over 6 crores. And nearly 1.5 million have died. India itself has got over 9.3 million cases. Nearly 135,000 people have died. And there are other costs. The equivalent of nearly 400 million jobs, that's 40 crores of jobs have been lost around the world. I mean, I was telling them, my friends the other day, that I had just seen that day that there were 2 Qantas Airlines pilots, A380 captains, you know, that's the biggest aircraft in the sky, whose life had changed quite dramatically because they had parked their aircraft in the Mojave Desert in California, which is a graveyard for planes, and they were now driving buses in Sydney. IMF says global output is on track to fall 5% this year. I know countries are projecting increases of 2%, 3%, but I have my doubts. And this is far worse than the financial crisis. And that's why I appreciate the contributions you're making, because we are all going through very, very difficult times. The World Bank says 100 million people will be pushed into extreme poverty. And we can see it happening. The daily workers are terribly hit, don't have basics to live with. The World Food Programme believes that a wave of hunger and famine will sweep across the globe, and more people will go hungry than ever before. UNICEF calculates that 872 million students, that's nearly 88 crores of students, will be unable to go to school, and that vaccination rates among children are dropping dramatically. Of course, we all know that global access to a vaccine is the only way out. And apart from reducing the tragic loss of lives, a vaccine will prevent the loss of 375 billion to the global economy every month. Every month, mind you, not here. So worldwide, there are something like 11 COVID-19 vaccine candidates that are currently in the final stage before regulatory approval. You know, vaccines have to go through stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Then they go for regulatory approval and then they get sent around the world. 4 of them are Chinese. The front runner seems to be China's Sinovac, and China has got a second one also. American, German, Pfizer's, Massachusetts, USA's Moderna, UK's AstraZeneca and Oxford, which is making the vaccines in India with Serum Institute in Pune. Russia's Sputnik 5 are the front runners. Of course, each one has its own pluses and negatives. But these are the front runners. In fact, the other day, the Wall Street Journal said that nearly 1 million Chinese citizens have already been vaccinated by Sinopharms. And so far, no adverse reactions. In the geopolitical world, you can see what the Americans are doing with Mr. Trump, pulled out of WHO, pulled out of NATO. I mean, he did a lot of damage, I think, to the rest of the world. And Xi Jinping, the Chinese Prime Minister, really trying to take his place. He has pledged $1 billion as loans for anyone buying vaccines, only to fund vaccines, and already Latin America and half of Africa is committed to him. And I think he's going to become a major global player in the absence of the United States taking a back foot. But the cost of vaccines is only one part. The cost of delivery is equally expensive. And I'm glad to see Prime Minister Narendra Modi has put aside $7 billion only for vaccine distribution. So one part of it, half of it is for the cost of vaccine, the other half is actually cost of delivery. The Association of Immunization Managers in the US estimates that their own local authorities will need $8.4 billion only for distribution costs. The cold storage, transport, delivery, nurses, etc. But if you think that immediately after the vaccine is found, it's a typical Hollywood ending or Bollywood ending here, where everyone lived happily ever after, you are wrong. The painful truth is that there are more hurdles to be crossed, and we are not returning to a pre-COVID-19 world in a hurry. But even during these COVID times, I have witnessed some amazing acts of individual valor or generosity from Rotary's point of view. 3 or 4 days ago, I was in Italy speaking to all their major donors in Milan. And I was telling them a few stories about how I myself first gave money to the foundation and so on. But when I finished, one of the ladies who was there said that they gave me some award and all that. And then she said, you know, my husband died 4 or 5 days ago. And in the intensive care unit, I was seated there holding his hand. And he caught me close to his ears and he whispered, her name was Marilyn. She said, Marilyn, remember, I have promised Rotary Foundation 10,000 euro this year. Please make sure you give it. And crying, sobbing, she said, today, Chairman Ravi, I commit that money through my club, which my husband promised. I mean, I was just moved, just like anyone else. And the other day I was watching news. I'm in the gym every morning and I watch NDTV, I watch BBC, and I watch a couple of other stations. That's the time I get to watch the news. And I saw NDTV talking about in Mumbai, where they had run short of crematorium, they had space for burning bodies. So they said, look, Muslims and Hindus together are working in a makeshift crematorium. And who is, and who are these people? He says, some people from Rotary, and the announcer says, and these are guys with Rotary t-shirts. And I thought, this is incredible. Imagine people like me are making speeches here, and you have Rotarians who are actually working in a crematorium. So from an organizational point of view, Rotary, both individually and as a group, has reacted. Rotary Foundation awarded 319 COVID-specific disaster response grants for $7.25 million. and they give it out very, very quickly. We awarded 331 COVID global grants for approximately 21.7, about $22 million, making a total outflow of nearly $30 million, and it was all done in a matter of weeks. Many grants were awarded and given out in days, and I'm happy to learn that your own district responded and received $25,000 as a COVID grant, and later a global grant of $69,000 for a public health infrastructure project for Northeast India. And I would really love to come and see what you actually did and where that money reached, because nowadays we are really concerned about sustainability and how our money has been put to use. I'm also, of course, looking to hear about the other global grants in the pipeline. And most importantly, I was very pleased to learn that you are reporting 100% reporting in the last 5 years, according to what I think was Chandu or someone who said. So, so you have done a good job, and you have not only taken our money, but you spent it well and reported well on it. From a global perspective, there are some worries. There are two factors that Rotary International and the foundation depends on. We rely on it for our very survival. One is the membership. Without membership, Rotary International won't grow. And the other is contributions to the foundation. Now, in the normal circumstances, both these must suffer, because you and I know the type of economic issues that we're all going through in our personal lives. So it will naturally affect what's happening with Rotary. But surprisingly, up to now, we see no adverse effects. And generally, it seems that Rotarians are resilient, and in general, they are visionaries. They are an idealistic lot that dream big and dream of a better world. At the same time, we're able to withstand challenges that others might succumb to. For example, when World War I and the Spanish flu ended in 1919, you will recall Spanish flu was like this COVID, hit us about 100 years ago, just after the First World War. 500 million people were infected, and 50 to 60 million were killed. I mean, there was one day when in Mumbai, 743 people died. So when the rest of the world was floundering, not wondering how to revive themselves, how to survive, the world discovered a need for Rotary, and Rotary actually began to spread rapidly across the world. The first club in Asia, Manila, was launched just after that in July 1919. The Shanghai Club in China was started in 1919. The Tokyo Club in Japan started in 1920. Africa established the first clubs in Johannesburg in 1921. Rotary actually grew by 26%. 26%. So remember that like Subhashish's leadership matters most and is most challenged when people face independent threats, when customary ways of working are no longer possible, and when confusion and anxiety is overflowing. It's during a crisis that leaders must make tough choices so that the organizations can survive in the short term and thrive in the long term. And indeed, even at the foundation, we have had to make some tough and altogether unpopular decisions. And as chair, I had to sign off on them. But I have to look at it in terms of the long term for the foundation. This is not to say we are not funding projects. The grants we authorized only in the month of July and August worked out to $48 million. We funded 715 grants this year in these 2 months, as against 271 last year. So you can see how we have accelerated our grant giving, and we really pushed our staff saying, give the money out, give the money out, give it quickly. Of course, investment returns is another problem. I mean, when you give money for the annual fund, we invest it for 2 years, and the third year we spend it out. In the 2 years, the investment returns that we make, together with the earnings from our endowment funds, is the money we have to dish out. Our budget for 2019-20 last year, the investment income was our budget was $43 million, where the actual investment income was only $4 million because the whole stock market collapsed. So we were really in dire trouble. However, I'm happy to say that this year, The investment so far has generated $31 million, which is already $19 million higher than budget. So we have recovered some part of what we lost last year. But as you will know, the investments are always not in our hands. Now, as far as the business of Rotary is concerned, it's the same business that we always do, COVID or no COVID. We reach out to people in distress. It's just that our methodology by which we did it needed to change. Our process of preparing, marketing, and delivering the project needed to change. The way we communicate what we do needed to change. Needed to change to suit the environment. We can't tell the same story when the environment is different. I mean, I recall in 2009, I was watching Bill Gates on TED Talk doing a presentation on the toll malaria was taking on people. He reminded the audience first that sharks in the sea were considered deadly because they killed at least 10 people every year. So not to play around with the sharks, they can kill you. But sharks, he reminded us, pales in comparison to a tiny mosquito, which claims 725,000 lives a year. Gates was very serious about having a discussion, but he knew that he had to first grab the attention of the potential donors. I mean, right now I can see when you started with 200 people, we've now come down to 134. So it means you already lost about 70 people during this meeting. But about 5 minutes into his presentation, Gates said, malaria, of course, is transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some mosquitoes here so that you can experience it. And he walked right up to the edge of the stage. And in front of the audience, he opened the bottle and let fly all the mosquitoes. And he said, let these mosquitoes roam around the audience. There is no reason why only poor people need to have this experience. He had the media buzzing. He had the support he wanted and the funds he was looking for. I'm a great fan of Gates. You know, 3 days ago or 4 days ago, he was on CNN on the Anderson Cooper 360 degrees. And they spoke about COVID, the vaccines and all that. And Cooper said, well, Mr. Gates, you're one of those responsible for bringing polio down to almost nothing. And Gates immediately responded, no, 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 no. It is an organization called Rotary International, which was really responsible for bringing polio down. So if anyone tells you Gates doesn't give us credit, I heard it myself. I heard it on CNN. I heard it to a worldwide audience running into millions. So we have to ask ourselves whether we are willing to adapt and do what we've got to do and move forward, or will we allow the opposition to win out? Will we be transmitters or will we be transformers? Will we find opportunity and silver amongst the crowds, or will we find storms in every sunset because the sky has got dark? Clubs need to operate like businesses. Clubs must have hindsight, they must have foresight, and they must have insight. We must find opportunities where others are seeing nothing. That's why we are Rotarians, that's why we are good leaders. We have a reputation to protect. We are a strong and vibrant organization, and we need to prove that we are resilient. We can withstand all this. In our service activity, we not only need to make an impact, but we also need to be able to measure the impact we make. Once upon a time, we used to say our goodness could only be measured in vague perceptions of public opinion. Oh yeah, he did a great job. That was a wonderful project. Today we want to know the real impact our act of charity had on the community. You can give benches and tables to a class in a village school. That's a legitimate act of service. But how many children go through that class? Were there proper teachers in that class to teach those children? Were those benches secure in that class? Would 5 benches do when the actual need was 50? And these are the questions Foundation is asking you, and we are making sometimes more difficult for you to get the money that you want, because we are saying unless we are satisfied with this, we are not going to give you the money, because money is in limited supply and we have to make sure that we have a complete impact. So sustainability is the key. Let me illustrate. two of my friends, both Rotarians, the names are Abbas and Ajay, good, very close friends of mine, were on occasion discussing the situation in our country of children with mental health issues. 20% of Sri Lankan children who are affected by disabilities, 1 in 93 have been diagnosed as autistic. Cerebral palsy affects 2 to 5% of children born here, the same in many of the developing countries. In a situation like this, normally, one would have shrugged their shoulders, criticized the government for not doing anything, and gone about their business. And in my country, we are very good at criticizing the government. But not these two gentlemen. Their passion got the better of them. They could visualize a properly equipped center to treat children with such disabilities. Their nascent idea took flight, and the project was named Guwahati, which means hope in my language, Sinhala. They put together a formidable set of partners to the project. The University of Colombo made available 5 acres of land. One of our best architects gave his services free of charge. The Sri Lanka Army built the premises within 13 months. And these two friends of mine put in $1 million each from their 2 companies. Now, these 2 guys are lousy Rotarians. They don't come for membership. Their attendance is very bad. We don't sack them because we need them for projects like this also. They involved me at some point, and I recall a dinner we had at home with RI President Ian Risley, lots of my Indian friends. We had our top cricketer Kumar Sangakkara was there, and we made an appeal to our friends. And together we put together a project, and Rotary gave us $350,000 through the foundation with DDFs coming from different countries. But you see, as I told you, building and equipping was easy. Sustainability was the key in the long term. Now, my friends negotiated a deal with the Faculty of Medicine of the university, and they would absorb all the operational and maintenance costs. They actually moved their whole department into this complex and said, okay, now we will take care of this. We will bring in the OPD patients and we will manage the patients. And the trust only needed to look after the building. In turn, what did they get? They got themselves a $5 million project, 43,000 square feet center, absolutely world class. I mean, I've seen in Europe, I've seen in the US centers for children with such disabilities. This is far superior. And the center already has 5,000 children as outdoor patients, and they're already putting up a dormitory for the parents. This is a remarkable project, and it became such a success because of the passion that my 2 friends had. So all great achievers, whether in Rotary or not, have this type of passion. People like Ravi Shankar, they have a passion. And even in these difficult days, this is the type of visionaries we need to harness and the passion that we need to awaken. You see, even during these difficult days, we will be measured by our ability to handle the current adversity and uncertainty. That's how we are going to get, how did we survive in this period? The reality is what I described. We will face up to it. As someone said, what use is our worry right now? I mean, worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do. You go up and down in the same place. You don't get anywhere. And I'm reminded of this Persian king who once called his men and asked for a coat that would make him happy when he was sad and sad when he was happy. When they told him the quote, he was so impressed that he had it inscribed in his ring. And the quote was, "This too shall pass." So my friends, this too shall pass. It will leave us, we'll get over it. And several months ago, in only her 5th address to the nation in her long 69-year reign as Queen of England, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth closed her remarks with the lines from Vera Lynn, whose song "We'll Meet Again" became very famous after the war. Vera Lynn died at 103 years just a few months ago. And she said, we must take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. And I know we will meet again, maybe up there in Siliguri or one of your areas, or maybe you'll come to Sri Lanka. And because of the work that you do, our foundation will survive, will thrive, and will get on more and more in the world. Thank you very much for having me here. I so appreciate all your courtesies.
Thank you, Chairman Ravi, for your, as usual, inspiring speech. I'm sure with your inspiring speech, people of 3240 would get more inspiration and will come forward and put their best hand to Rotary Foundation.
Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent. I know you are hurried to join a different meeting in the other side of the globe, but before you leave, just I would take 2 minutes time from you. Ravi, I have two periodicals. One is my GML for November issue, which is for Foundation month, and another newsletter for the host club, the Guwahati city. So we'll be just having that to inaugurate it in your presence on this August gathering. I would request Rudra to kindly first go ahead with the GML. And Ravi, I would share the GML link with you so that you can read it in your mobile also. We have it in a flip book. Rudra, go ahead, please. Project it. And if the GML editor and the publication chair, publication district secretary Vibhas Das Purokastu is there, Danny, if Dr. Vibhas Das Purokastu is there, you can spotlight him afterwards. Rudra, you are ready? Just click on the link. Rudra, share it on the screen only.
No, this is already here, no?
I don't think it is.
Okay. It is there in the screen.
No, I can't see it. I can see only the first.
Yeah, click it, Rudra. Tara, what to do about the question? One question that we have.
Ravi, I have one question coming from one Rotarian. He has given this question before this program starts. If you quickly just respond to that one question. So, can you have that question, Ravi? You would respond to that?
Yeah. The question is from Rotarian Bharatmani Pradhan. He is asking, will TRF utilize its experience, expertise, infrastructure and network of committed grassroots volunteers for COVID vaccination once it is ready, like in the case of polio?
So first of all, remember there is no vaccines out yet, but it will be out.
Abhimanyu is handling the slide.
Abhimanyu, please stop the audio. Abhimanyu, stop the sharing.
Okay. Yeah. So it will.
Sorry.
It will be out, and the problem is this. Of course, we would like to get involved. You don't want to get involved with the vaccines. The vaccines, number one, it's too expensive. And we are not prepared to go and ask for Rotarians to raise money again. And we don't want to get sidetracked from polio. We got to finish polio. I mean, polio is, people think that polio is over. It is not. It is still in 2 countries. If it is there in 2 countries, it is as good as it being all over the world. It's just one plane ride away. We have to continue with the surveillance. We have to look at those sewers. We have to find the virus and be able to bring in additional reinforcement to kill it. So we don't want to get sidetracked from the polio. However, it's our plan to get involved with the COVID vaccine wherever possible. For example, in the Western countries, Rotarians may not be needed because the countries are good enough to handle it. And you have to appreciate that unlike polio, this is not a matter of going and putting 2 drops on babies' mouths. Here you're talking about injections. It means you need trained people. It means you need very sophisticated cold chains. At Pfizer's, for example, you need minus 70 degrees or minus 80 degrees. It has to be transferred to a transferred to a carrier with dry ice, and it can be opened only twice during the day for 1 minute. And if you take that out, the vial has to be used entirely. So even the United States, they're a little worried because it's a question of either use it or you lose it. That's the type of drug that is. The Massachusetts one is better, more expensive. The one that is being made, the Oxford one in England, is very good. It's being produced in India, but they've already run into some problems because, as you saw, you must have read that there are 2 doses. They made a mistake. One lot they're given only half dose. The half dose seems more effective, so it may take a little long. So first thing is they need to sort that out, and secondly, there are places like Africa, India, and all that where I'm sure Rotary will get involved on a selective basis with the government. We have already spoken to the government. So let's just take it as it comes. So first of all, let the government get the act right without Rotary jumping the gun, because it is a hell of a lot more complex than what seems on the surface.
Thank you very much, sir, for replying to my question.
Thank you, Ravi. Ravi, this is the GML for 3240 for November issue, and I am happy to release this GML in presence of in this meeting. This has been edited by District Secretary of Publication, Dr. Vikas, and we made it on a flipbook so that video and audio can be embedded on that. We have as it's a foundation month, we have a foundation video embedded on the left top corner. Then in the major donor page, go ahead to that page 8, Ravi, quickly. Next page, page 8. Next one. Yeah. So this is something we have a free book on that. Every major donor is coming on the left page by A40. That's it. Thank you so much, Ravi, for helping me to get this innovative.
We have Vivasa here, the editor.
Yeah. And Vivasa, thank you so much for your hard work of bringing GML on time every month. Thank you so much.
Good job, Vivash.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And before Ravi leaves, yeah, Ravi, tell me.
Can I leave now?
Yeah, before you leave, I have a small information to share with you. As of now, we have collected from today's evening's Rudra. Is the slide ready? Rudra, is the slide ready? Just we can show Ravi that we have raised this fund today, and then Ravi can leave for the next meeting. Rudra, your slide is ready?
Ready, slide is ready.
Yeah. Please project. Please project. So this is the total fund we got today from this meeting, Ravi.
Okay, very good. You have not got it yet. You have got pledges. Now, like we discussed, you need to collect it now.
Right.
Rajini, are you there? Rajini Mukherjee, is he there?
I think Rajini has left. I think Rajini.
I'm there.
Oh, okay, Rajini is there.
Rajini, you're the Assistant Rotary Foundation Coordinators. Please note that Subhash's his goal has gone up by another $100,000. Follow up on that.
Yeah, I have noted it.
Ravi, if I would have known that because of the late it has gone up, I would have tried to finish this seminar 45 minutes before.
I thought you were going to say you would have deleted another 1 hour so that it would go up by another $100,000.
I will try my best. That much I can tell. I will try my best to go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ravi. Thank you so much. Please convey our regards and best wishes to Vanati ma'am also. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, friends, that's we are at the fag end of this TRF seminar. I would request District Trainer, Past Governor Chandu Agarwal, to kindly come up and share his closing remarks. But before that, just let me once again reconfirm. I do not know whether we have missed out or not. We have one more commitment from Rotary Club of Siliguri Green, that is $3,100. Avi, you have added this, right? Thank you. Past Governor Chandu.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Please.
Thank you, Raja. And thanks to all the persons who are still with us, 113 I see. It's almost 3 hours. Everybody was, and it was nice listening to our chief guest. My president, I can say, 15-16, past Rotary International president, the TRF trustee, Ravindran. And we have the ARFC, Rajni Mukherjee from 3291, and RRFC from 3292, Vasudev Golyan, and the man, the 100 crore man, Ravi Shankar from Bangalore, 3190. It was really a very nice and very informative and very inspired session today we had in the month of the foundation on the TRF. And what can be best than we are able to have our chief guest, the head of the Rotary Foundation, with us this evening. The things has been, we all are waiting for this from last 1 month to hear to the world leader, the trustee chair, and with the inspiration and the motivation from our past district governors, a number of 15 Rotarians, including past district governors, has come forward and to become the major donor level 1, and some has come for the major level 2. And this is this is the seminar, first of its kind, though it's in the virtual. We have raised almost $200,000 in a single day, a commitment or a raise. So congratulations to the District 3240, the team, the past district governor, the annual giving chairman Sapan Chaudhary, and our district governor Subhasis Chatterjee for taking all the initiatives. And my sincere thanks to all the Rotarians who have come forward and given their commitment to contribute to the Rotary Foundation. Friends, Rotary Foundation, I say, is a Rotary bank. Whatever the savings we have, we put in this account and we withdraw at times, not for ourselves, but for others, to serve the humanity. And our chief guest theme was "Be a Gift to the World," and the name for this seminar has been chosen. Is match with the gift theme of our RI President Ravindran. This year our target was to raise $400,000, but as our chief guest has said that this target has been increased by $100,000. We will try our best, and I request all of you to please come forward and contribute more so that we can reach our $500,000 target for the year 2021. More we give, more we get, and more we can serve. I thank all of you for having patiently hearing to all our guests who have addressed us, and I am sure that we will carry on this message to other Rotarians who are not joined but in our clubs. So, and we will motivate them so that they can also come forward and contribute towards the Rotary Foundation, the backbone of Rotary. As Ravi Shankar has said, Rotary Foundation is the father and Rotary is the baby. If the mother will sick, the baby will die. It's very true. So keep the Rotary alive. We must have to keep the Rotary Foundation grow year after year. And for this, we need more and more contribution. And as this year, the spending because of the COVID by the TRF is much more. So it's our responsibility that we should come forward and contribute more, because we are the fortunate Rotarians. We are the blessed human beings who can contribute to others after contributing for our family. So we are the blessed Rotarians, and we should thank the Almighty for giving us Rotary in our life so that we can do good in the world. With this, I thank each one of you, and I am sure that all of together we will able to raise our target of $500,000. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Past Governor Chandu Agarwal, for summing up and giving a closing remark. Friends, before the District Secretary Foundation, Barnabas Nangba presents the formal vote of thanks, I would request Rajini Mukherjee is there, RRFC Rajnida is there?
Yeah, I am there.
Yeah. So, as Ravi has left because of different meeting that he has to join, the virtual host Rotary Club of Guwahati City has prepared their official bulletin in just because of this seminar, and I would request in presence of Rajnida, Abhimanyu to kindly go ahead and release that bulletin. Sheva is the name of this club's official bulletin. This is a special bulletin for this foundation month.
Foundation. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you, Rudro, and the editorial board of Guwahati City. Congratulations for bringing out an informative and good-looking club bulletin. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Rajnida, for gracing this bulletin to get released. I would request District Secretary Foundation, Barnabas Nangba, to come and present the formal vote of thanks before we adjourn this meeting for fellowship.
Before that, just one word. Congratulations, sure. Congratulations, Governor. Excellent seminar.
Thank you.
You have made, it's really purposeful and a lot of value addition. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rajnida. Thank you so much. Barnabas, over to you.
Where is Barnabas?
Okay. I'm it gives me great pleasure to propose the vote of thanks for the district foundation seminar, UPAHAR. Indeed, it was 3 hours. The members are still there and listening to the world leaders of Rotary International. Especially, we are thankful to the Trustee Chair, RI President Ravindran, whom we have met on several occasions earlier. We have met in a multi-district in 2015-16, and he also addressed us in the TRF seminar in Guwahati. And like he says, he's very busy. Naturally, he is already he has already gone for another meeting. This is his 103rd speech since July, he says. I'm quite sure. He's very busy, but he has given us a lot of inspirational talks, especially regarding the world scenario that we are facing today with this pandemic. But he has given us hope too. The hope is that we will be with our friends again. We will meet again. And that's the final words of farewell that he has given to us. I'm quite sure we will meet again. We will listen again to Ravindran in person and some other occasion, whether in the district or in the international events. We'll also like to thank past President Ravi Shankar Dekaju. He is always a generous person. And through him, he has inspired many other people to become philanthropists and to be generous in their giving. He has already spoken about it. I will not repeat what he has given. But he said only one word: giving while you are living. This is one word that all of us should remember. Give while we are living. Do not keep for a legacy, but give while we are living. And he also very spoke about Northeast, and I want to spend my last days in the Northeast. Very inspiring indeed, very touching, the words that's given to us. And his examples are very inspiring for all of us, especially for us who have the foundation. We also are to RRFC. We personally met him age pets, even all India level meetings, and he has given us a perspective of all the funds that Rotary is not reading. Thankful he always with us.
Not audible. Not audible.
Barnabas, you can off your video and you can continue. I think if there is some bandwidth issue with Barnabas. Has he got disconnected, Danny?
I think so. No, he's here. He's here.
Spotlight him.
Yeah.
His video is off. Okay. Barnabas, you can go ahead. Barnabas, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Go on, Barnabas. Yeah.
I was using two phones. One phone was run out of phone. And we would like to thank our district supervisor, Sandu Agarwal, our DRFC Prabhat Kumar Kedia, our PDG Sapan Chaudhary, galaxies of PDGs, and especially the assistant governors who have inspired clubs and members to contribute generously and to attend this program. We thank the zonal presidents, and most of all, we thank the presidents of the clubs who have contributed generously, committed to contribute generously to the foundation, and for attending the members, and most of all, the members. I will not end this word of thanks without thanking our DG, Subhashish Chatterjee, who is the spirit behind this. And we all like to thank Arun Tribrawal, Chairman, District Foundation. All this talk that we have will not be possible without Rudrajit Laskar and Danny Datta. There will be some echo because I'm using two phones. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to propose this word of thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Barnabas, for your small presentation on gratitude. Friends, just I was going through the chat and I missed something, some important information, and I'm sure my team also overlooked that because of the rush. I just saw a small contribution and commitment from Rotary Club of Smart City Durgapur. They have said $1,500 they are committing to support Rotary Foundation. So Abhimanyu, you can note that amount, and Subhita, you have made it in the chat. I'm sorry we looked it because it would have come to the WhatsApp or email. We would have recognized that. Sorry for that. My apology on that, please. With all these things, friends, thank you so much once again for joining this event and staying for last 3 hours. Thanks, Guwahati City, Rudra and team. And I would request before we adjourn this meeting that Danny, you can unmute this forum for a fellowship. And I adjourn this UPAHAR, the Gift District TRF Seminar 2021 of District 3240 on Saturday, 28th of November at 9:06 p.m. Thank you so much. Good night. Shubharatri.
Shubharatri. Thank you, Subhashish.
Good night.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Very good.
Very nice seminar you have organized.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Nice seminar you have organized. Excellent.
Congratulations for excellent TRF seminar. This is Rotarian Shamim from 3282 Bangladesh.
Okay.
Thank you, Kalpana-ji, thank you so much for staying with us. Awad-ji, thank you so much.
I had a guest. Bipin, are you there? Bipin Thane?
Sorry, Kalpana-ji?
No, the person with whom we are going to work in Majuli, I had invited him. He was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he was here.
I think perhaps.
Very nice to see you, Jugalda.
Yes.
Right till the end. And you're looking as smart as ever.
And Rupa Bodhi.